Hello there, everyone, and welcome here to Denver for the Canon Pro Series Eastern Division. As we're here at the biggest track for the Pro Series, guys, and this is round number 3 on the schedule. It's a doubleheader weekend here at Denver, as 57 of Henry Williams will start on a pole. Christian Russell will start to the outside pole next to him. Then Emmanuel Gonzalez, and then Dylan Young in the 90. And Remy Fisher also starting up here in the top 5. So without further ado, let's get you down to the commands.
Here we go, race fans. Drivers, start your engines!
And the engines have been fired. Drivers now rolling off of the grid right there at the exit of pit road. So unlike the Pro Series Eastern Division, I don't think there will be pit stops for this race here in the Western Division. And Henry Williams capturing his first pole on the season. Former Cup Series winner multiple times over there in the Cup Series. Christian Russell, of course, he's former champion, still looking for that first win here on the season. Emmanuel Gonzalez in the 18 starting up here. Dylan Young, pretty familiar with this track, along with Fisher and some other guys who have raced here in the Nationals and the Cup. So it should be interesting to see who takes off with the lead early on here and who can maintain that lead. We know this track is a very slick track, somewhat of a flat track, not too much, but with the banking here, you can easily slip in front of someone and cause a huge mess. So handling is key here at Denver. Like I said, it will be a doubleheader weekend. We'll be here at the Denver Oval next, and then on to Saugus and Sonoma for our first road course. But here we go. Pace cars off of pit road. We're green here at Denver as Henry Williams leads the field as they spread out in the back already. And look at the 71. Arthur Xavier way down to the inside was making it 3-1 for the lead momentarily right there. But Fisher in the 9 on the outside. Xavier nearly slid up in front of him. That could have been bad right there. Don't want what happened in the East Series here to happen again with that huge rollover crash here down the backstretch. And now Mendez in the 74 go for the race lead. He gets bumped out of the way by the 51. Fisher on the outside with a huge run. And he's going to clear out of 4 for the race lead. Ramian Fisher in the 9. As he'll come around and lead lap number 1. They're 4 wide back there. Henry Williams, look how far back he fell already in just 1 lap. He's at near the tail end of the field right there. He's in the back. Oh, Christian Elder sideways out of the corner. Oh, man. What a save. As Fisher pulling away with a huge lead down the backstretch. Mendez in the 74. He runs second. Meanwhile, it's still a dogfight back there for position. Christian Elder now trying to settle in the 3rd. Rest on the 38, falling back just a little bit. Manuel Gonzalez looking for a way around him. He moves to the inside now as they go 3 wide for position. There's still 3 wide. There's a 33 of Dwayne Singleton. Russell in the 38. Man, handling on that car, and a bit of contact between him and the 40 of None Against Scott right there. And Russell goes into the wall and to the back. Looked like they were struggling with handling there, and then to have the 40 come up into them, they're now going to be in the back. It's 44 of Daisy Morgan trying to go around the outside of Lane Sanders in the 37. Gonzalez is still looking for a way around these guys. He looks like he's a bit quicker than them, but man, look at this lead Fisher has. Has to be a second now, right? Yeah, almost a second lead over the 74 of Edwin Mendez. Mendez, it's been so long since we've seen that 74 in victory lane, or well, Mendez at least. There's a 38 riding on board with Russell, who fell back, has a bit of right side damage. He's going to try to make his way back up through the field once again as he goes to the inside of Leif Barnett. As they calm down a bit now, look at the 40 of None Against Scott. Once again, diving to the inside, has the check up right there. Gonzalez goes around Elder right there in the 51. Xavier up another position. You see Dylan Young right there in the 90. As he goes around the 74. Ooh, looks like he didn't have a good lap. He's going to fall back to 4th here, maybe 5th. There's a 23 of Jacob Buchholz now up to P2. Fischer's just gone with this race lead. He just took advantage of it. He just took advantage of everyone while they were all battling sideways. We got a car back there that nearly went around. That was Lane Sanders. The lead has shrunk down since last time. The 23 is trying to get there. Fischer with this clean air and no one around him. So the car, we got a contact again. Elder, another save. Contact with Arthur Xavier. 41 against Scott is down there as well. Man, there's been a lot of contact between that 51 and other drivers. He can't be too happy right now. There's Russell still back here trying to go by Lane Sanders. Russell drives it in the corner really hard right there. And look at a 40 with a huge run of 51 in the wall now. And he's going to lose a whole lot of momentum down the backstretch. They're going to go 3 wide, maybe 4 wide here. As Dwayne Singleton to the inside of Henry Williams. Getting a big push by the 01 of Leif Barnett. Barnett had to get out of the gas right there. They're still 3 wide. 39 of Randy Mayhew. Orange Show winner up another position as he goes side by side with Elder. Oh, and look at this. These guys have caught up to Fischer. Less than half a second now. Jacob Buchholz in the 23 and the 90 of Dylan Young. We had to check up big time. Now here comes the 18. He slides into Dylan Young. Contact. And they save it right there. Manuel Gonzalez being real aggressive right here. He's going to side drive Young down the backstretch and try to get up to P3 here. Side by side for the race lead. Buchholz in the 23. Mountain Dew Chevrolet right there. But Fischer looking really strong. He's going to fight that 23 for this position. Get a really good run out of the corner on the outside here out of 4. And Fischer, can he cut down in front of the 23? Will he cut down in front of the 23? He gets him clear right there, but 23 is not going to give up. This is allowing Dylan Young and Emmanuel Gonzalez to catch him. Young on the run or on the outside with a run here. Fischer slides up a bit. Buchholz in the 23 drives it in there. Gets to his left rear right there. And it makes the pass for the lead. 23, new leader. Is Russell still trying to make his way up through the field? And the 39 of Mayhew with Mendez right beside him. Fischer now falls to 3rd. He's under fire from Emmanuel Gonzalez as Jacob Buchholz in the 23 will come around and lead it this time by Dylan Young, not too far back. He's trying to get up there as well. Right rear from Dylan Young in the 90. Young has 1 win here in the Western Series. His only win came at Iowa last season in the West Series. Looking to get win number 2 here today as he chases the 23 down the backstretch. And 18 is looking really fast. You got to keep an eye on Gonzalez here as they go 3 wide back here. Now back to 2 wide. Christian Elder working on Randy Mayhew. And Xavier working on Mendez back there. Leif Barnett is also right there in that green 01. Dylan Young trying to get a slingshot maybe on the 23. Will he dive bomb in the corner? Here he comes. The 23 with a block, and that just ruined Dylan Young's run right there. And Fischer, he's going to get into Young. Sideways in the corner right here. 2 really great friends. Fischer side drafts off the 90. Yeah, the 23 just took Young's line away right there. Saw that he was going for the pass and just down to the inside and blocked it and kept the lead. Great driving by the 23. Is Russell currently 13th, working on getting past Dwayne Singleton in the 33. Got into the wall and has yet to recover really, as he is unhappy right now with none against Scott in the 40. Most everyone still single file here for the most part. Contact again. Fischer and Emmanuel Gonzalez this time. Gonzalez in that 18 being real aggressive. 51 nearly got turned back there. as Dylan Young still trying to get to that race lead. But we're going to take a quick break here at Denver. We'll be back with the Pro Series Western. Welcome back here to Denver for the Can-Am Pro Series Western Division. We are under yellow for debris on the track. A lot of drivers getting into that outside wall out of 2. So the debris was off of the 44 of Daisy Morgan. But we're going to take another quick break once more, and we'll be back here at Denver for the restart. Welcome back here to Denver as we're getting set to go back green here. Jacob Buchholz in the 23 with your race lead. Dylan Young lines up second behind him. And the 9 of Raymond Fisher. Emmanuel Gonzalez in the 18 and the 40 of None Against Scott. Randy Mayhew, Arthur Xavier, and Leif Barnett also here in the top 10. Pace car now making its way down pit road. 23 looking for win number 2 on the season and looking for their 6th, I believe, 6th win in the Pro Series. But here we go. The green flag is back out, and not a good start by Dylan Young in the 90. Fisher had to check up a bit right there behind him. Will Fisher move to the inside? He's going to hold his line for now. How about this run the 40 he's having on None Against Scott? Right here, 3 wide. Arthur Xavier in the middle. Christian Eller in the 51. He's been aggressive here today. He's making his way in the top 10, trying to get in the top 5. None Against Scott also in the 40. One of 2 Dodgers in the field here, going side by side and head to head with Fisher in the 9. Fisher, however, is going to have the run on the outside here. In the 38, he's trying to make his way back in the top 10, Christian Russell. See side by side right now with that Monster Energy Chevrolet. We got one car way down to the inside. That's Gonzalez in the 18 trying to dive it in the corners maybe. And look at the 39. Holy cow with the run. 51, Christian Elder on the outside. Looks like he had a really bad corner. He's going to lose the momentum. And a couple of positions as well. As the 23 Mountain Dew Chevrolet continues to lead here. And look at the 18 Emmanuel Gonzalez going after Fisher for 3rd. Riding on board rear from your race leader. When they return here to Denver, the track will be completely different as they'll be going to the Denver Roval here for the doubleheader weekend. And most everyone now single file, but how long will it stay? This time by it'll be 10 laps to go. Dylan Young got a really good run in the corner, but Fisher did as well. Fisher down to the inside. He doesn't have the drafting help, though. Trying to set himself up for a good corner here, but inside doesn't really work. Dylan Young cuts off Fisher right there. And the 18 Gonzalez with a huge run on the outside. Randy Mayhew, he's up here battling for the race win as well. As he currently runs 6. Fisher side by side with Gonzalez still. 23 comes around the lead, but Dylan Young is there. Young is not giving up. And again, Scott way down to the inside of Fisher. Oh man, not a good corner right there. Look at Mayhew in the 39. Didn't get a good entry, but he got a good exit right there. He's going to slide right up in front of the 39. Car in the wall right there. You're going to lose a ton of momentum. Here comes Christian Russell in the 38, charging back to the front. Casey Russell now to the inside. 3 wide, Elder in the middle. Russell, I believe, is going to have the better run here on the outside. Oh, look at this battle for the race lead. Emmanuel Gonzalez in the 18. As he was able to somehow get around Dylan Young, and he's now challenging Jacob Buchholz for the race lead. Now Young trying to make it 3 wide for the race lead in a 1. Can't really get there to 18. He shoots it in the corner. Can he slide up in front? I don't think he can. The 23 is still there. Contact between Mayhew and None Against Scott back there. Scott falls on the outside. Dylan Young, he's going to go around the 23 as the 23 falls to 3rd. New race leader, Gonzalez in the 18. Side by side right here, Christian Elder, Christian Russell. Most everyone up here, the leaders, are single file. 18 comes around and lead for the first time today, I believe. Dylan Young once again settles in second. Man, he's been just trying to get the lead these last couple of laps. And just can't seem to get there. So he gets right up to the rear of the 18 right there. First three guys still single file. Randy Mayhew, he now gets into that outside wall. Side by side right here, none against Scott. And look at this, 4-second once again at 23, trying to get there, but not the line that you, really not the part of the track you want to try and make a move to the inside. It's going to allow Dylan Young some breathing room right here to try and get around the 18. Here he comes now down to the inside for the race lead. How about none against Scott right there, going for third place from Jacob Buchholz in the 23. Buchholz, he's going to drive it in the corner. So does Young. And Dylan Young clears for the race lead. New race leader. Young finally able to clear someone for that race lead as they drag race for third. Fisher in the picture as well. None against Scott to the inside, but the 23 is going to get a big run off of the corner here. As Dylan Young in the 90 secures the race lead. Got a group of guys back here. There's Russell, who's still back here with these guys. Has not been able to recover, and contact is made. Around goes the 38. Caution is out. The 51 as well, or the 57 as well. Henry Williams. Caution flag is out for the first time due to a wreck. Tough break for Russell and Williams as they're going to race it back to the start-finish line. 18 of Gonzalez trying to go back to the inside, trying to get the race lead for this upcoming restart. Not the preferred line. You see the 23 jumps up back to the middle groove as well, trying to get a run on the 18. Dylan Young, I believe he's going to keep this lead. 23 of Buchholz to the outside, but Dylan Young is going to bring them to the yellow. Caution's out. Man, a 57 of Henry Williams, who fell back at the beginning of the race. He just misjudged it and came down and got into, I believe, Dwayne Singleton, and then that took out Russell as well. And actually, that's Casey Russell. So he just took out both Russells right there. Now to look at it, he just misjudged it big time. I don't know if he was trying to side draft or if he was trying to fall in line, but a mistake right there by Henry Williams, who usually doesn't make these kind of mistakes, and he ended up going around. You're going to see it right here. Yeah, I think he was just trying to side draft, and then around he went, collects both Russells. I don't think both Russells are going to be happy with that right there, but first yellow, the first yellow due to an incident here at Denver. Of course, Russell's not happy with that. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back. Welcome back here to the Denver Speedway, where the Can-Am Pro Series East or Western Division round number 3 just had our first yellow due to a wreck. Henry Williams getting into Casey Russell and then got up into Christian Russell right there. Dylan Young leads over Emmanuel Gonzalez, Jacob Buchholz, and none against Scott, and Raymond Fisher. That is your top 5. Randy Mayhew and Arthur Xavier 6th and 7th. Here we go. This could be the final restart. It'll be this will be the final restart. It'll be 2 laps to go at the line. Green, white checker. Dylan Young looking for Pro Series win number 2. And Gonzalez behind him looking for win number 1. Here we go. The green flag is out. Gonzalez to the inside. Everyone scatters behind them. Oh, Dylan Young has a problem. And around he goes. Dylan Young goes around in front of Mayhew. Lane Sanders collected. That's going to end the race right there as they race it back to the start-finish line. Gonzalez in 18 with the race lead. None against Scott in a 40. What a run he's having. He's trying to make a last-minute run for the race lead. And for the win, really. He's going to stay in line behind him. Don't dive to the inside. I wouldn't recommend it. He's going to stay in line with the 18. Maybe try to bump him. He can't get there. Gonzalez has been really quick all race long. Out of corner number 4. This is for possibly the race win. They still have to cross the line first on the last lap, but the 18 will take it under yellow. as the white and yellow will be displayed here. A late race yellow will end the race, it looks like here. And And so far, it's looking pretty good for the 18. He just has to cross the line first this lap. But Dylan Young, what on earth happened on that restart? He's going to go back here. Has the 18 to his inside, and he just shot to the left and then to the right. I'm not sure what happened. Did he have a tire go down, or... I really can't explain this. It's not something I've seen before. He just... Wow. Right up in front of Mayhew, was having a really good run. Lane Sanders went around as well, riding on board with him. I don't know if he missed a shift or... I'm not sure what the heck happened right there, but tough break for Dylan Young. As it's going to be Emmanuel Gonzalez, the rookie, capturing his first ever win here in the Can-Am Pro Series Western Division and across NORLA itself. So, and against Scott, he's going to get P2. I believe this is his best finish in the Pro Series. Leif Barnett third. Great drop for him, too. Arthur Xavier fourth and Edwin Mendez fifth. Casey Russell, Jacob Buchholz ended up seventh. Ramey Fisher, Daisy Morgan, and Laura Delano. That is your top 10. But Emmanuel Gonzalez, first career win here in the Pro Series as he captures the win. Can he pull off the doubleheader sweep and get it here at the Roval as well? Big win right there for Gonzalez in the 18. This should help him out in points. They're already really high in the standings. It's going to help him big. Wow, can't even explain that last restart. It's just something you don't really see here. Tough break for Dylan Young, and Buchholz was up here as well, and he got a bit of that last incident right there and ended up finishing 7th. So thank you guys for watching the Pro Series Western Division here. Let's get you down to victory lane where Emmanuel Gonzalez celebrates win number 1. We'll see you for the Roval here, the Denver Roval that is. Let's get you to the standings after round 3.
Get